What's up, everyone? You know, I really should have left it on the menu for Sly so you could have, you know, enjoyed a little jazz. Oh boy, my voice. I always forget that I have it, and it constantly scares me at all moments. You know, much like life itself. But yeah, so yeah, let me... Uno más, por favor. Let me, the fit for Rams, bro. I love it. That's awesome. Anyway, time to play some Sly Cooper. Been a minute. Sedition, bro, popped up with the quickness. It is the best one. 5 sure. Oh shit, did I... Lol? There we go. I always have... I should have done this before, but... We're good. We're diving in now. We're on cutscene. God, I forgot how loud that is every time.
Another clockwork part had surfaced in India, so the boys and I loaded up the van and zeroed in on our next target, a mysterious spice lord known as Rajan. A self-made man who grew up poor on the streets of Calcutta, he started his life of crime selling illegal spices in the black market, eventually growing his small outfit to a sizable operation, and earning himself a seat in the prestigious Claw Gang.
Everyone said it, no one wanted it.
He's since crowned himself Lord of the Hills, and while he goes to great
right.
lengths to convince others of his royalty, it's mostly to convince himself. True to form, he's holding a lavish ball in his newly purchased ancestral palace. The reason? To show off his latest acquisition, the Clockwork Wings, the symbol of my enemy. If you saw the wings silhouetted against the night sky, it was already too late for you, especially if your name was Cooper.
They cook so hard with these cutscenes.
Rajan believes displaying the wings will bring him prestige, and maybe they will, but they're also bringing me.
It's fun to do retro versus modern gaming, and boy, it might cause some spark. I love that. That's pretty fire. I feel like it's always easy to say retro just cuz, but I always think now is, at all times, the present moment is the best time to be a gamer. Combat dodge is OP.
Sly, scope out the palace and then find a way to break into the ballroom. Let's find out who's at this party.
He popped
With
out
the
right there.
drawbridge up, the only way across that river is on those conical rocks. Do you remember how to spire jump?
What? You think I forget one of the Cooper family's greatest thief moves? Whenever I'm near pointed objects, I just need to jump and hit the circle
I can't wait to see your take on that for that video, though.
landing.
That's correct. Now let's see.
I'm gonna be doing videos again soon. Just like life. I don't know. Once football starts, that's when I lose my motivation. It takes my Sunday away, and I think that plus like Halloween and so just like that season, I always struggle to make content. But it's fine. What were we trying to do? I totally forgot what he was. Oh, just go over there. Okay. But yeah, I wrote a script today. I'll probably have a video out probably next week because I'll probably just use like stream footage or like something. Yeah, dude, it's the best. I love it. But basically, I was gonna just basically rant around things surrounding the Game Awards because that's a fun topic at the moment. But also, what I think a game like Astrobot, not just the fact that it's a 3D platformer, but that paired with like older games being revitalized at Capcom, plus like a shorter. It is a 3D platformer, but it's also a shorter game. It's not a 100-hour game. You know, winning game of the year for once, which is really nice. You know, it is this like nice tight experience. So basically, my thesis was that what Shad and Layden said was basically correct, in the sense that we have a lot of people who aren't necessarily time rich anymore, as like the audience for gaming gets older. But we do have a lot of people who, you know, they're more not necessarily money rich, but are certainly time poor. And he talked about how he wants to play Red Dead for 90 hours, but he's retired and he still doesn't even have time to, you know, the thing stopping him from playing it is the fact that it's 90 hours. Not every game needs to be 100 hours. And I very much agree with that. Ouchie. Don't see nothing. Oh wait, let me... Yeah. Capcom are bringing back the 2000s era and I couldn't be happier. Dude, agreed. It looks so good. So I think with them bringing back like Okami and Onimusha, it gives Sony a little bit like, if they need to downsize their games, having something like the size of a Ratchet and Clank or a Sly Cooper or a Jak and Daxter, like having more of those is maybe more a worthwhile investment than trying to build these $400 million games, where it's like, that's going to sell a good amount of copies, but it's going to be still even a pain to make something as big as Spider-Man. So, like, it'll take a minute to turn profit just because it is so big and so expensive, right? Like, obviously they've done the work for New York now, but it's still incredibly difficult. What up, Leo? Glad to see you're here. I'm just messing around, doing crime, hurting people, the huge. This is what Sly turns into after Sly 1. Alright. I get distracted because I like talking. Which just makes for good streaming. The hardest days of streaming is when you have nothing to say. When you don't know what to yap about. Please give me health. If they revitalize Beautiful Joe and a proper Ace Attorney and maybe Mega Man, definitely. I mean, Mega Man 11 was well received from my understanding, but I would love to see them try something new but also somewhat familiar. They had that like gritty Mega Man take that they wanted to do, like somewhere in like the 2012-ish time frame. That got canceled, but it looked super cool. I'm very interested to see if they would be willing to, I don't know, test the waters in something new and then also just make it normal. Make it about 12.
I figured out how to sneak in above the ballroom without being detected. The only problem is there's no way to climb up to that balcony.
Yeah, more than Hardy does it. Monster Hunter.
Not a problem. There seem to be plenty of branches for me to walk on. I'll figure it out.
Yeah. I love the mission structure and the platforming in Sly 2. Just everything's a heist now. If we're just gonna sneak in this palace. Do our reconnaissance mission.
Easy does it, Sly. Just don't go out onto that balcony and you should remain undetected. Looks like the wings have been welded onto that statue.
Remember me? Yeah. Darkstalkers, Lost Planet, Shadow of Rome. I've actually been wanting to do Remember Me here for a bit. I still have it on my PS3 because I got with PS Plus forever ago. That's what I think it'll be fun to go through this year and be like, what happened to this? There's our boy Rajon. Oh, let's take a picture of the winch.
An electronic winch. That could be useful.
Yeah, Street Fighter and DMC they've been pretty good at. DMC is like, it took a while though, so I get it.
Pulled out all the stops to impress people.
You know, take your time with DMC.
Maybe you should get some shots of the guests.
It's the Contessa.
That's the Contessa, a high-ranking prison warden for Interpol.
Yeah, exactly.
She must be working undercover.
Whatever they did with DMC5 is more of that, from my understanding. It looks really good, and I did actually want to play it, so.
Another Claw Gang member. Arpeggio specializes in exotic technology. Jean Bisson.
I love this mission because it gives you like a hint at who the rest of the villains are
He owns half the trains in Canada.
for the game. The trains in Canada, where Sober's at. Alright, where's our girl? There she be.
Carmelita's here too. She must be undercover with the Contessa to help bust Rajan.
What up, Carmelita? Foxy lady.
Leela, another officer undercover. Watch yourself, Sly. This party is crawling with cops. That's all the photos I need. Bring them back to the safe house, and we'll start building a game plan.
I just like every heist starts with their recon. It's so fun.
Stealing the Clockwork Wings in the middle of a crowded ballroom is going to take some serious misdirection. And the squad of undercover cops only makes things more complicated. Although, we might be able to use them to our advantage.
The roof of Rashawn's palace.
But no matter what we do in the ballroom, sooner or later we'll need to deal with Rajan's security chopper. Murray can take it out with some of the local armaments, but he won't be able to get inside the palace until Sly lowers the drawbridge for him.
I would love. I need to like dive into DMC. Oh, oops. Can't do anything right now. But there is a trophy for this, so I'm gonna do this real quick. I don't know if it has to be a flashlight guard or not. There we go. Come here. Come on, come up here. There we go. Dang. Okay, I tried to do that. I think you need to get the thing so you can jump. Is that or the flashlight guard? Look at it. The one thing that's always funny in Sly is like it's very obvious where they stay. Because they have a very obvious car. Better than the original to improve the gameplay mechanics and comic art direction. Yeah, this game is just... Oh, I could just spend hours in this game world. It's so good. Gold pen. I do think the font for this net is kind of funny in hindsight. I think Sly's got to get the bridge down. Right. The first level I worried about getting all of these really quick, but... Bro, how did he hear me from all the way over there?
Hello, I'm here for the dance.
Huh? Sorry, sir, but we have a dress code. You got a tuxedo?
No.
Sorry, pal. No tux, no entry.
Sorry, Sly. Somehow I totally overlooked the need for formal wear.
How dare
That
you?
guy's not going to let you in without a tuxedo.
Don't beat yourself up, Bentley. At a party this ritzy, there has to be a spare penguin suit around here somewhere.
Try the guest house. Someone may have a
Wait,
little
did
pass.
it really flag that? Oh my god, Twitch, you're crazy. Okay. I thought it was saying gosh was a swear word. And I was like... no shot, but it was just highlighting it for measuring. I was like, gosh was a swear would be crazy. Bronze ring. It's like you've never met seen a bronze ring before. Yeah. Well, we didn't do that. Paris level in Sly 2 goes hard. It is like the vibiest place. But yeah, I went really ham on the bottles first. Just because it's like, it's easy to like miss them, so I just want to do it first, so that when I get to the vault at some point, I'm like, oh yeah, done. Let's go. I always do completionist streams. It's a bad habit. Because then I don't do stuff off stream. But these games are very much, like, easy enough to do. God, I love this game, dude. This is like therapy for me. I remember, you know, when we got to this level for the first time, and I like brought it. I think I was playing it at my babysitter's, but I remember us like freaking out about the bomb on this when I was a kid. I was like, oh god. We're like, go, go, go. It's very easy, but we were so stressed. Sly 2 would easily be the top PS2 games of all time if you ask me. Yo, I mean, I literally said it was my favorite. I made a top 100 list where this was number 1 for me, so. I'm excited to redo that in like a few years. I think I started it. I could do that next year, possibly. I think I'm gonna wait until 2026. I want to get better at video editing. Or even just have a full-time video editor to like make very nice transitions for me. I have nice transitions for the top 10, but that guy charged me hella, which was honestly I thought it was fair because it was in reality that's not that much. Like $100 is like not crazy, but if I paid him $900 to do the other numbers, that would be actually insane. DaVinci Resolve. Let's go. that was a little miscue right there. Is there like something playing audio? Is there like something playing audio? I thought I heard some audio. Oh my god, don't tell me it's been reverbing my own fucking stream. No! Stop it. Dude, I can't... Oh my lord. It was quietly reverbing my own stream. I've lost it. He's coming. Whoop. Could the dog please stop? I totally didn't F that up, everyone. I totally was a smart player who was able to platform properly. Da Vinci resolves what I think.
Any plan which involves
oh no, that's the
ransacking
editing.
is okay with me.
Hold on. It skips the cutscenes. I forgot you can do that. I don't want to.
Bentley, I'm in position inside the guest house. Have any intel for me?
Well, I recommend searching all the rooms. It's statistically probable that each should hold at least one portion of a tuxedo.
I love that.
What do I look for inside the rooms?
This isn't an exact science. Ransack the place until you find part of a tuxedo.
Any plan which involves ransacking is okay with me.
My brain. I pay for Premiere Pro like a sad little man.
Here is in full swing and all visitors are now in the ballroom. Now, this ball may be on the ground. Not all of the guests are. So be on careful lookout for prowlers. I don't want any bad press from this event.
You might need to use your stealth attack in here. Remember, the triangle button knocks guys up into the air, and the square button brings them down hard.
Got him. I think it's this one. Yep. We got the tux jacket. I've noticed, Leah, you've been posting on at least Insta. I imagine it's also on YouTube. I don't watch YouTube Shorts very often. I'll be honest. I'm solely on like TikTok, but I see Insta because it's like I don't follow that many people on Insta. Do. Bro, look, mechanic from the first game. They brought it back. I don't watch TikToks. Bro, give me... I love giving all my data to, allegedly, the Chinese government. It's my favorite. They can't stop me. I think it's this one right here. Oh, it's this one. Wow, I really did that. Oh. Shirt. I think what's aged this game in the funniest way literally is that font that they use. I think it's like Comic Sans or Comic Sans adjacent. That's fair. I work a boring job, so a lot of TikTok, a lot of TikTok. I'll probably be really good at making videos, but there's not TikTok in the US because we're gonna ban it because.
This is Rajad's room. Stay sharp. He's probably got extra security.
We probably had it. But now we don't. Bro, who keeps snakes as protection? That's wild behavior. Yo, Leo, I have a question. Since you're in New Zealand, do you guys have any of the crazy stuff that, like, Australia has, or, like, other nearby, I guess, Asian countries? They're not in Oceania, so. But I'm not familiar with the wildlife of New Zealand. I don't know, like crazy poisonous snakes or anything else. Yeah, stuff like that. Yes, animals. You know, just wildlife that can endanger you on a regular basis. Tuataras? What are those? What? What's that? All these guys look cute. Those are adorable. Please don't tell me they try to kill you. What? They have a little eye? Yo, that's crazy. Bro, what he be looking at? Protected by law since 1895. The more you know. I have sheep in the backyard. Dude, that's fire. I love that. Bro, look at the TV also dates it. Look at that. See, these would have been like impressive sets in the 2000s. Look at that. Honestly, still would be. Aw, you don't. Darn. I just say. I know. I got friends with goats. Do they have sheep at the moment? No, they have sheep sometimes, but not always. Well, hold on. Let me just rob this man. Then I'll kill him. Oh, yeah. Hella raccoons. Raccoons are pretty normal. Usually, you'll see them, especially here. Like, they come out at night, so you don't see them constantly. But you see raccoons. They'll usually be around at night. They'll crawl into people's trashes, and what else do they do? They where I live, they live in the sewers, or they crawl around. They navigate via the sewers sometimes, or they'll hide in there if someone chases them, which is definitely kind of funny. But yeah, they're cute little guys. I know some people keep raccoons as pets, but it's kind of an unhinged thing to do. It's not unsafe, it's just weird and quirky. Bro, I can't believe you've never seen a raccoon IRL. That's kind of a weird thing. It's like saying you haven't seen a squirrel. I used to never see foxes, and now I see them like often. We mostly have like deer and coyote. Like that's a lot of the wildlife. We have like a bunch of subspecies of snakes, but I don't know how they survive the winter. It kind of baffles me how like, you know, they're cold-blooded, so I don't know what they'd be doing, but it's like the snakes are really like just near wetlands, so like if you're not in a wetland, it doesn't really affect you. But like, yeah, sometimes there's like gardener snakes or water snakes. Just harmless little guys, but they'll definitely sting.
That's it. Now that you've got a complete tuxedo, the doorman will let you into the ballroom.
Dun, 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 dun. What else is there? But yeah, mostly just like deer and shit. I have squirrels and chipmunks, but never seen raccoon anywhere I'm at. Where do you guys, wait, where do you live that you're not seeing raccoons? When I was driving through New York, where were we? Was it? No, it wasn't Syracuse. But it was another city in New York, and I think it was New Albany, was where we stopped for the night. And we walked out at like a diner, we had dinner at the diner, and there was just like a raccoon chilling. And it like kind of spooked my friend. And she was like, don't go near that. I was like, he's chill, I'm sure. And she's like, you'd be surprised, it might have rabies. I was like, nah, he'd be geeking right now if he did though. If he ain't tweaking and geeking, you're fine. Like, you know, I wouldn't recommend necessarily go here, but they're not like gonna like come get you or do anything. You know what I mean? Like, bro is just chilling. I'm living his life. I'm living mine. Okay. Let's rob this guy and then we'll go grab that bottle. Do. So Washington State. Okay, got you. Huh. I would have thought you all would have had raccoons. Dude, the company that made this is there. But, you know, it's not like they have hippos, right? He won't see me. Whoops. Sucks that I got hit from that, but yeah, let me anything over here that I know. I know I didn't spend much time over here, but I don't hear any bottles bouncing, so that's good. Ah, I do hear that one. I was like, I knew there was one. Now I'm like thinking about what animals are in different areas. I'm like, wow. I wonder what's like a common animal somewhere else in the US I've never seen that. Been to a lot of zoos, so. Yo, bison are sick, actually. Bison are so cool. I think that's like the coolest US animal. Like that's definitely up there. Actually, is there anything over here? They won't find me here. Yeah, just hit that. Chill. There we go. Now we just need uno más. I'll take that. I think there's one in the trees over there. Somewhere around here. Yeah. I was like, I knew it was over here. There was one in this hallway. Alright, sweet. Now we got them all. Oh, buddy. Oh, baby, it's ripped. Oh, God. I needed to get up. Got him. You didn't see me. Ow, fuck. That sucked. Good God. Well. Oh, of course he went first. Hope there's a good gap between them. There we go. Gold pen. Thank God that works. Alright, time for this. ShamWow. Dog, please stop. Dog, please stop.
You got your tuxedo now, sir?
Of course I do. I'm here to dance.
Then come on in.
Then come on in.
Your tuxedo disguise is working perfectly. No one will
Bro,
recognize
look
you in
how
that outfit.
fly bro is.
Now, during the heist, you'll need to dance with Carmelita to keep both her and the crowd distracted. The only
They were
problem
literally like,
is
how do we do this heist? And he was
she's
like,
about dance party,
just rizz him up,
so you'll need
Sly.
to impress her first.
All right, I know just the girl for the job. Constable Neela, you look lovely this evening.
I'm sorry. Do I know you?
I used to chase after you back in Paris.
Paris? Sly Cooper? You aren't by any chance here to turn yourself in? old Ironsides would fall out of her dress.
As good as that sounds, how about a dance first?
Enchanté.
Enchanté. Peak Gaming.
Try to
Triangle.
memorize the steps.
Triangle. Triangle. Can you do it?
Now your turn.
Triangle. 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 Circle. This requires the utmost focus and precision.
Are you
Telling my kids this
using
is
it
Phantom
to
of the
get old
Opera. So real.
Ironsides?
Dude, I'm
Yes, I
telling
am.
my
Mine?
kids the Cooper
Not
Games, the
all.
Phantom Thieves. Triangle, X, triangle. Telling my kids this is Magic Mike. Triangle, square. Triangle, triangle, square. X, triangle, X.
That fellow is very graceful.
If only you moved spice shipments as well.
Silence.
He's like, bro, just sell drugs better. Triangle, circle, X, triangle. Triangle, circle, X, triangle.
Delicious.
Triangle, circle, triangle. I love the background of just the same silhouette repeatedly.
Lovely.
Circle, 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 X. Yo, if I get married, should this be my first dance?
Thank you. It was delightful.
Thank you, Constable Neela. After all, it takes two to tango.
Yes, and 3 is always a crowd. Neela, your friend here is quite an accomplished dancer.
Yay!
I tried to make him look good. Please, Neela, his skills far surpass you.
Perhaps later you and I might share a dance, Miss...
Bro,
Fox.
she does
Come
not
with the
recognize
Fox. And I accept.
freaking Kevin Miller's voice. What up, Francisco? Sorry I did not. I'm being a bad streamer. My bad. I was locked in. I was living La Vida Loca. But boys, we're in. Oh, ouchie. I wanna steal your money. Yeah. Oh, they're both right here. Ouchie. Give me that money. Sly said he predicts the win. 2021. I mean, she. COVID was weird because I feel like I'm 25, but I feel like I'm really just like only 23. You know? But maybe that's just like I need a few more years of health insurance. On Luigi, dog.
Sly, Murray and I can't get inside the palace unless you lower the drawbridge.
I'd love to, pal, but the winch is all locked down.
Bro's
You know
hat.
where I can find the keys?
Key guards have recently taken up positions around the palace. Sneak in, pick all of their pockets, and bring the keys back to the lockdown winch.
I mean, he's right by it. I'm gonna go. We gotta get 5? Jeez. Alright, let's go over yonder. Get that guy. Ooh, more stuff to steal here anyway. I'm getting hella collectibles over here now. Go. There we go. Oh. Yeah, I hope Sony would bring back Sly, but I think they wouldn't say no if someone had a good idea type thing, but I also don't think they're just gonna spend the assets on that.
You can use noise to lure this guard from
Fucking
his post.
clearly.
Try ringing that gong and picking his pocket when he returns to his post.
Bro is running. Bro was not supposed to do that. Thanks. Take that. Alright, there's 2 of those. Let's not say we did. Shame on Sucker Punch isn't evolving anymore after the 3rd game. It's on Ghost of Yote. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I can't really expect Sucker Punch to do it with like the quality of games they're making now. But I would love if they were able to be like, hey, few people from like Team Asobe, people who worked on the original Slide, Sucker Punch, or people who ever worked on Jack or Ratchet, you know, just like maybe. Just a few people who like if they could get like a, you know, a 30-40 person team and be like, let's make a Sly Cooper game, and the way they had like 40 to 50 people that made Astrobot, and they were all like really talented people, like that would be super cool to see, you know. But there's no like logistical implication for all those people. But it's like, if you want to not fire people, and there's people who want to make a Sly game. The question is there actually people that want to make a Sly game? Because eventually we can want something. Like, Sanzaro were the people who wanted to make a Sly game. And, I mean, honestly, they nailed the gameplay. I have issues with Sly for Thieves in Time, but, 1, I'm glad they kind of left the number out of it, but 2, I really think it was the writing that was rough. Infamous should come back as well, since I enjoyed all the games they made. Agreed. That's the thing. Bro, even... It would be cool if they were just able to get, like, work with Ubisoft and get, like, even, Rocket Robot on Wheels. Just, like, updated and preserved. Like, I think that would be cool. Just even stuff like that, I'm always a fan of, but it's like, for me, Sly is like a large part of my childhood. So it's like, of course I want that, you know? It's not the end all be all, but more Sly is welcome. But truthfully, we did actually somehow by a miracle get Sly 4, and I have not found it in my heart to replay it more than once on the Vita and once on the PS3. You know, like, it's not bad, but it feels like it's almost Teen Titans Go-ified with like where it's at. How does bro not see me? I'm touching you. I'm not touching you. Bro had deep pockets. Jeez.
Good job, Sly. Now take those stolen keys back to the padlock winch to lower the drawbridge.
Great idea. It is crazy they don't have a Sly or an Infamous collection, but part of me thinks they're working on PS3 emulation.
Now Murray and I can
I just like I don't think the cell processor is that difficult anymore. Like, not that it's not, but it's like, I don't know. I just have a hard time believing there's no way around the barrier with how powerful PS5 is. But you know. Like, PS3 emulators do exist. Maybe since Capcom is bringing back Onimusha no Kami, this should signal to publishers that other... Yeah, that's kind of what I'm hoping. Like, I didn't put that piece out yet about that, but I think between Astrobot being able to win Game of the Year and them, like, struggling to make the amount of money that something like Spider-Man should really realistically generate and how much it costs, like, I do think there's definitely the incentive to shift to shorter games, and I think you can lower that $60 to $70 price point down to a good 40 a good 40 or 50. Like, literally, I would say make something that's like 10 to 20 hours is like reasonably explorable, but like not crazy, and then throw in a new game plus or like a challenge mode type of deal, and I think you'd be good. Oh man. Alright, let's get out of here. Get him out of here. Alright. But yeah, I hope they do. They're able to be like, well, yeah, let's bring this back, let's bring this back. Like, I think Jak and Daxter is in the weirdest place because there's no... It's such an... I love the games to death. They're some of my favorite. But man, is it an incohesive series, just like thematically. Like, they really do just go, like, in this order of, like, Mario kind of game. Like, how do I put this? They basically go Banjo-Kazooie to, like, GTA / Blade Runner to Mad Max / GTA. And I'm not mad about it. It's just, it's weird. Great job with Marvel Spider-Man 2018. game of the year, but it just shows that hidden and underrated games have cult followings that have a higher chance to present itself to a modern day generation of video games. So I agree with you. It just makes me question whether there's some kind of integrity or discussion of how process really works from a business standpoint. I'd agree. So like, I mean, I'm sure people now want to make a Wolverine after their third Spider-Man game, but it's also like, at what point are we just like, do we just have these teams that are literally, let's make this repeated IP versus how many people want to work on it? But, you know, how do you do this, like, challenge? How does this work? I just need to know. Oh well, I know he has. How do you feel overall about the massive layoffs of Thieves? I mean, it's really sad. I think it is in part due to like a bunch of lack of foresight, really, where it's like they should have known to not necessarily bulk up during COVID, and that the industry wasn't growing at the rate that they had perceived. Just because there was an unnatural uptick in different sectors and that people would eventually go back. But it's also like, I don't know, I think there's enough people to be able to make enough good games to where, like, I genuinely think that just making these massive games that are actually more risky than people perceive, like, you know, like these big games will sell well. But it's like when I think the writing was on the wall in a lot of ways when you have things like like Square Enix would always do like I think like Tomb Raider would sell like 8 million copies and it'd be like, oh, it didn't reach expected sales numbers, and it's like it was literally one of the best selling games of the year. What are you talking about, right? Where it's like, what did you actually expect? And I think there's a lot of that within the industry that expects this unrealistic growth. And it's not necessarily that it's not profitable, it's that it's, you know, not profitable enough for them. And I think that becomes problematic when you are dealing with the reality of, like, you do have investors getting prioritized over just, like, general stakeholders. Stakeholders in a business definitional meeting would mean not just your shareholders, but your stakeholders includes your employees, right? It does include, you know, how many people you want to have and have them have a career at your company. Like, that's a big thing, right? And it is also your other stakeholders are your customers, people that are very important when it comes to talking about these things you consider internally, but externally in terms of they're outside of just shareholders. Like, I just think a lot of the industry has been needing to have tempered expectations, but everyone thinks in the meeting that, you know, X game hit this, so can we, and that's just not necessarily how it works. And I think the more you trust developers to make their own games and, you know, not necessarily have incredible oversight from studios, it can go better. But, you know.
That chopper is a menace to all future aerial operations while on this job.
What do now I know? I'm
It's
just a
all
guy
covered
who
in
wants people to have
missiles
good
and
jobs.
guns and stuff.
Now be a team player and take it out with that rusty pre-war turret.
Pre-war turret.
Okay, I had a potato gun once. I'll bet it works just the same.
I love Mary. I had a potato gun once.
Hit buttons fast to keep your strength up.
I agree. Companies care now about anti-consumerism and corporate greed, so we need physical yet massive transformation of this industry. Astrobot winning Game of the Year should be a great representation of that platformers aren't dead, and Sony should see the narrative of all things. Yeah. Well, and that's like what I was mentioning earlier, is that not only is that a platformer, right? It's also a shorter game. It's not 100 hours. There's collectibles. It's pretty dense, all things considered. But at the same time, you know, you're not looking at it like, oh, it's this 100-hour RPG I'm never going to play. Because how much of those 100-hour RPGs really worth to X amount of people that buy them but don't play them versus how many people don't even buy them because they're not going to play them? Like, the industry can really only handle so many, like, 100-hour JRPGs, I think. And I think you max out on your consumer who's buying more than, like, 2 of those a year. And it really depends. Oh, no. God, the noise from this is a lot. Oh Lord. But yeah, like, I just kind of agree with Josh Lane's mistake that, like, one way to touch off is to, you know, maybe make a 20-hour experience instead of a 100-hour one that's like has all these crazy feats that's trying to push things forward. Like, a simple thing that pushes things forward really is like the amount of like just like random ass boxes you can just kind of like play around with when you like beat stuff in Astrobot. Like, there's just like a lot of things you can like spin around and hit that are small, and it's like low, but you can't tell me you can't make mechanics out of something like that. So just kind of look at it more less conventional ways than we have. We still have a lot of like PS3, like PS4 design philosophy. Oh my god, please.
Murray triumphant.
I'm just glad Shadow the Erdtree didn't win shit. As a fan from Software, so I agree 100%. I like Shadow the Erdtree until the final boss. That's what I've heard from most people, Leo. You're not alone in that.
All right, boys, we're ready for the next phase. My plan to get at the clockwork wings requires the use of the electric winch above the ballroom.
But yeah,
To
I
get
don't know.
control over the device, I'll need to hack the
9 hours,
computers in
Jesus.
Rajan's
That's like how much
boardroom.
I play video games a
Plus,
week.
we'll need an
Watch my
extra
neighbor
strong saw
mess
blade
turn
to
with.
cut the wings off
They're
the
like
statue.
on and off all their
To
Christmas
make
lights.
a saw
It's
blade
kinda
that durable, I'll need Sly to steal the
Now that I'm
gems off
older,
the
my parents don't
headdresses
really
on
commit to that
Rajan's
anymore. It's
prize
sad.
elephants. And finally, I'll take to the field with my remote control helicopter and nullify the palace's surface-to-air defenses. That
shit.
should clear things up for the heist.
Damn it. I like Elden Ring better co-op. Leo, we need to play games co-op. That would be really fun. This one says get to the top of Rajan's palace with Bentley. And part of me is like, it doesn't mean that palace, does it? Can you even get to the top of that? I feel like you can't. Currently, this should put that rating on Savidge. So true. Have y'all seen my TikTok that has like 250k views about Sly Cooper? I was literally like, Sly's literally goated. He has a big booty Latina chase him all around the world. Where's my Carmelita? I have a friend who jokes. He's like, I'm not a furry, but if I had to be one, it's because of Carmelita. I was like, yeah, that's valid. They were like, what if we made Salma Hayek a fox? Is basically what happened. And everyone like was just like, yeah, that sounds fire. I think if there's any game that I want like actually redone, it is PlayStation All-Stars. Just really, they should have just tried to do like, I want it in the style of Marvel vs. Capcom. I think that's probably like the best way to do it. Unless you get like the rivals of Aether or like Nicktoons team to like be the people that do it. You really want to be a Smash clone, just take melee mechanics if you're going to go that route. Otherwise, I don't know. Okay, let Arc Systems make a crazy ass like comic book / anime fighter type shit with like PlayStation characters.
Hostile has been sighted.
Hey Bentley, use the left analog stick to steer the chopper.
Oh yeah,
and
baby.
the X button to drop bombs. Lose track of
I like how like they were really
target,
focused on just making like fun things with this. Oh.
It's launching missiles. Try hard to dodge them.
I tried, brother. Bro is driving up the stairs. Got him. First Smash clone, it wasn't bad. Just didn't fire in cylinders. Yeah, I'd say, like, I really loved that game, but, oh, good lord, was it, it didn't get enough credit for how good it was. The fact you can just drop bombs and then drop more bombs on people in this game is so funny to me. Like, you'll be like, what was that? Like, bro, you're about to get bombed. Wow. Oh, my poor little Bentley, so fragile. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out, is like, how would you get on top of this at all without like the jump thing? Also, if you're gonna be like a blatant Smash ripoff, you have to be like near it. Honestly, I think if they just had the more competitive angle, it would have worked better. But in my brain, it always, like, I feel like it's the ship set sail, but honestly, if that shit literally had melee mechanics, you'd be like, oh, damn, they cooked with this one. Like, a lot of people would, if it had, like, a good competitive scene. and was actually supported. Because realistically, Nintendo has an insane cash cow with Smash Bros, and they treat it just like they do all their other games, which is fine sometimes, right? You know, I love getting like the Mario Kart DLC, but at the end of the day, that's like not doing much. Like, I love it, but oh, if you supported everything competitive, it would be a literal cash cow at 24/7. I just think it's also like by far and away the most interesting prospect to come back. Is it back here? This one. I like to see Star Fox come back, and another F-Zero would convince me to get a Switch on Nintendo hardware. F-Zero for sure. I think Star Fox. Listen, I don't dislike Star Fox, but they did get a Wii U game. But I do think it has more potential than they could try to keep it in its lane of like arcadey shooting, which is fine. But I feel like it can evolve past that.
So you want me to crawl under each till I find it?
That's the idea.
This guy.
No code here.
I think it's this one, right?
This table doesn't have the
It's
code.
the last one. Is it always the last one?
This is it.
Fantastic. Now, type the code into the vault's laser door entry.
Bum, bum, ba-dum. But yeah, Nintendo needs to use more of their IPs. It's insane to me that F-Zero GX never got, like... Come on, just team up with Sega for the remake, guys. You're doing Mario and Sonic, you could at least give us this.
Nice work. Make your way to the security lockdown switch and let in me and Murray.
I mean, sure, I like Mario, Metroid, and Zelda, but there's so many franchises that Nintendo hasn't even touched. You're not wrong. GameCube back in the day. Billy Hatcher, baby. I don't know where about Billy Hatcher.
I'd love to see the look on Rajan's face when he finds this vault empty. The code should be 857.
Ta-da! Give me that. Insanity strike.
You've gotten the insanity strike move.
Thanks for breaking us in, pal. The Murray approves.
Let's get down to
Eternal
brass
darkness would be
tacks.
flames.
I need to hack both the vault room computers to get control of the electronic winch above the ballroom.
Yeah,
So
Nintendo does
what are
need to
me
bring
and
stuff
Spy
back.
here for?
The second
they're
I
for
enter their
make it
servers,
happen.
they'll be on to us.
I am kind of surprised
You
that
guys
hasn't
need
gotten
to work
remade, though.
together to keep the thugs off my back.
You and me, pal, side by side.
The Murray knows no
Oh, I know.
fear.
Okay, I'm in. Hacking the level 6 barrier.
Because who wants a new Pokemon that's the same thing for a decade plus? Hey, a lot of people apparently. But people are finally like, there's no reason Zelda exists like this on this platform, and this shit is not.
Almost there. Got it. Moving on to the level 5 system. Okay,
There we go.
Changing back for level 4 access. Almost got it. Okay, going for level 3.
Slide. Help, slide.
I'm so close. Yes! Headed for level 2.
Oh, baby.
Almost have it.
It's crazy how, like,
Level 1 access.
you look at, like, those Pokemon games, and they're not even, like, necessarily bad, but, like, it just looks like they never intended on making a game in 3D before. Like, do you guys just not hire environmental designers? Like, what's going on? Oh, man. Voice hurting.
This is tense. I can taste it. I'm unstoppable.
Let's go.
I've got control of the winch. Thanks for the backup, guys.
No problem. Me and the big guy had it covered.
Murray, let's hook up the direct feed and
I miss
get
the Game
out
Boy
of here
Advance
while
era
the coast
Pokemon.
is clear.
Agreed. Honestly, I feel like if they just made pixel games, I'd be like, that's perfect. But yeah. Oh. I like literally came in that door. I'm like, I don't know where that door is. Dun, 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 dun. Pokemon peaked in the DS era. Oh, that's fair. I enjoyed that a lot. It was like it's like Game Boy Advance, but just a little bit better. You know, just like it's got that extra oomph to make things a little special. Diamond and Pearl. I was going crazy. Bro, I lost my hat.
Prize elephants out of their pen.
I don't know, Bentley. That door looks pretty heavy. Maybe I can crawl on that hole under the steps and find an alternate route.
I'm always trying to crawl in that hole. Fuck. Bitch. I didn't see anything.
Just scared, went up and freaked out the prize elephants. They're now outside, rampaging
They're rampaging.
Wow, you sure look spooked.
A job well done, Sly. Now comes the hard part. I need you to snatch the headdress jewels worn by both elephants. The jewels are firmly embedded, so keep whacking at them with your cane to knock one loose.
I'll need to make use of the rooftops to get to one of the elephants' backs, but it shouldn't be a problem.
This mission is something. Oh! Blocked by LeBron. There we go. Let's try that again. Oh, baby.
Sly, jump over that elephant's trunk if he tries to swat you off his back.
There we go. Bro was quick with it. What can I say? Dang, I got trampled underfoot. There we go. The saw blade. Dude, when's Tacken coming back? Didn't we get like a 2D tie to that game? Right, tripping. They like tried to bring that game back. I didn't even buy it. I should have.
Focus on that elephant. Now focus on the other one.
I just stole from you, bitch. Got him. What the? Hold on. There we go. There we go. Voila. All right.
That's it. With these jewels, I can make an ultra hard radial saw for the heist.
God, I love this game. I should do a Pokemon stream someday. Man, it's been an hour and a half.
Synchronize your watches. This heist is going to take extreme precision. Here's the plan. I'll start things off by demolishing
Leo,
the
you get to
palace's
witness your
main
first
bridge.
slide to heist.
That should cut off reinforcements from the guest house and hopefully distract the ballroom guards standing watch over the clockwork wings. Sly will then take Carmelita up on her offer for a dance, and while the crowd is transfixed by their tango, Murray will lower into the ballroom on the electronic winch. Once down, he'll cut
Not
the
the
wings
electronic
free
winch.
and then winch back up for
But
an
yeah,
exit.
every silhouette there is the
Murray
same.
should
and I
then
love that.
make his way out of the palace.
They're literally
I'll
like,
cover
yes,
his
it is
exit
the
with the RC
bourgeoisie.
chopper. Once he's past the drawbridge,
Side
we're
note, if
home
they were ever
free.
remake Sly, I would want like his family's politics to be a lot more apparent and forward. Like forwardly apparent, yeah. Just because it's like, bro literally steals exclusively from the rich and particularly other criminals. And them not using that to like point out white collar crime is crazy. You know? So I think that is kind of what I would desire. Just like, they do the Assassin's Creed thing, where it's like, you know, oh, he's from a long lineage type shit. So being like, oh, there's lots of like political revolutions, and having like a Cooper at the center of it is kind of, I mean, it sounds very Assassin's Creedy, but it is cool. Like having them all fight for their own ways, different politics, different time periods, and that being what they're known for. And then just making like Clockwork not just hateful for Sly, but like purposefully that he's like a fascist is like a good idea. That's just my take.
Okay, Bentley. Murray and I are moving into position.
Like if he's
Still
just like
think you can
mega
demolish something
capitalist.
that large?
It doesn't take an engineer to figure out how to blow
Like his
up a
hatred
bridge.
is just like putting humanity through
I'll
different
start
bad
by
things.
placing charges on
And
all
the
of the
Cooper
lower
stopping
cleats.
it. Like I like that idea.
Once the structure destabilizes, those retainer rings on the upper cleats should pop right off. That should enable me to bomb all of the upper cleats, which will bring it all crashing down.
Just watch your head when that thing gets unstable. We need that brain of yours in one piece.
I will say, I am kind of worried about the Naughty Dog game. Not for the product placement or like the like terrible like bigoted reasons people are, but solely because it's Neil Druckmann exclusive. Apparently in an interview it was just like, there's a lot to do about my reviews and religion. I'm like, oh god, that could not possibly be controversial, like possibly in 4K. So we'll find out. Like I think he's a good writer, but it's like, shit, dog. Your politics may unironically be a little when it comes to that, but what do I know? I'd love to be wrong. I hope it's fire. But yeah.
That's one. Uh-oh, the bridge is starting to crumble. Better watch out for falling snow. Just two more cleats down here. That's it for the lower section. Now for the main support beams.
There we go. Oh, that hurt me.
Three more to go. One more.
I did not do that to me, to myself.
One more cleat and this bridge is going down.
There we go. Good.
Okay, Sly, the bridge is down. I'll warm up the van and get ready with the RC chopper. Good luck.
Yeah, I think the Naughty Dog game looks super cool because it does look inspired by like Cowboy Bebop and Akira.
Take all the manpower you need and look
But
into it.
just like that one quote from the interview, I was like, oh,
Murray, you in
is
position?
he gonna make a point he thinks is really profound, but it's like kind of
looks like
fucking
Bentley's little
racist? That's like what
distraction
I'm
did the
worried
trick.
about. But
Initiate phase 2. I'll take care of Carmelita and the crowd. You handle the heavy lifting.
Maybe bro is going to complain about systems. I'm worried about him
Miss
endorsing.
Fox, I believe you owe me a dance.
About time. I thought you had left.
Just waiting for the perfect moment.
He may have a more nuanced view than what the public impression was. But he also could entirely fuck it up. That's like my concern. Anyways, time to lock in. Look at this heist, Leo. This is peak gaming. Triangle, triangle, circle. XX, triangle, X.
You look familiar to me. Are you in law enforcement?
I often
Police
deal
while
with
on the
police while
job.
on the job.
Triangle, X. Triangle.
Ooh.
Triangle, circle, X. Triangle, circle, X. But yeah, I genuinely hope that game's fire, but I am.
Ah.
X. X. Bro, he's so strong, he just lifts both them fuckers. X, X, triangle, triangle. Triangle, circle, circle, triangle.
Nice.
Triangle, X, X square. Triangle, X, X square.
Yes.
Yes. Circle, 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 X. Triangle, X, circle. Triangle, X, circle.
Tell me, stranger, what's your name?
Why ruin the moment?
Huh? I don't understand.
The wings! What happened to the clockwork wings?
What? How? Who could have? What? Cooper!
Bro said, why ruin the moment? Bro is ristacular. Man, it's fucking crazy who got stored this shit properly in this game.
Murray, I'll cover your escape with the RC chopper. Let me worry about the guards. You just keep moving.
These things are heavy.
God.
This is tense.
Oh God. Bro, why did you run back there?
Nice flying, Bentley. Not far to go. We're almost home free. Punch it.
Yeah, the car was just there. And they're like, punch it. Do, 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 do. Yeah.
After the gang and I got away with the clockwork wings, Carmelita blew her cover and started making arrests left and right.
I do have a couple things to grab
With his
there,
reputation in shambles, Rajan was forced to flee from his own party. He's now in hiding, somewhere deep in the jungle. the gang and I took a break and headed for Bollywood. It took some doing, but we eventually snuck Murray onto the set of a full-blown Indian musical. I was happy the guys got to unwind, but Rajan was still out there. And somehow, I knew things were about to get tough.
This is where the game gets kind of fucking serious. But yeah, I do need to go back and snag a couple things. Alright, there's that one over there. Dun 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 dun. I like that they leave that here even though the Pisces just destroyed it. Alright, that should be easy money right here. Alright, let's go grab the other before we move to the next level and world and stuff. The one thing that I feel weird about as someone that plays a lot of video games is I don't have a connection to a lot of like shooters. Like I've played most CODs, but that's kind of it. But I don't know. Like people love Halo and like have a strong affinity, and I'm like I've played it for maybe like 2 hours. I was like, it's fine. And I was like, I was playing some Halo Reach and like maybe a bit of a Halo 2 campaign when I was in like in elementary school. Hold up. Sorry. Bro, I'm not Bentley, but I'll take it. I'm more confused how he would get up here ever. But I'm glad I got the trophy. I didn't even know you could get up here until that trophy was a thing. It's a little extra cash. There we go. Do. Alright. And then there's just this, which Honestly, bring a guard into the safe house. Yeah, like, how do you do this? You know, like... Come on, come up here. Bro, how do you do this? I need to know. Okay, slide too. I feel like I figured this out when I was a kid once. You need, okay, Atlas Strength in episode 4. There. Okay, so I wasn't crazy. I was like, you need the thing to jump, right? And I was like, maybe that's slide 2 or slide 3. Oh no, I was right. Do. Do.
It took some detective work, but the gang and I managed to track down where Rajan had gone into hiding. Somehow, he'd managed to transform a long-forgotten temple into the thriving center of his spice operation, and it's there where we'll find him. The jungle, too thick to drive through, forced us to walk the long distance to our target. We ran into a few problems along the way, but pushed on.
I agree with this, but
For
also
the
Slide
temple
movie could have been
was
bad.
more than just Rajan's hideout.
Ratchet and Clank was
He
pretty
was
bad.
also home to the Clockwork Heart.
The heart, bro. The whole ass heart.
A pump so strong and tireless, it could increase spice production tenfold. Good for Rajan, but awful for the rest of the world. Hope he's not counting on that heart too much, because tonight, it comes home with me.
The Predator awakes. Guys, it's Diddy. I'm sorry. That was very out of pocket. Unique. Not in a job. Defeat 3 guards. Wait, you can use that not in a job? I was unaware. News to me. But yeah, it would have been nice to get the Sly movie. But it also would have been so weird to not have Kevin Miller. But, you know, I'm sure people said that about Sonic. The Sonic movies turned out great too. So it's like, you know, live and you learn, I guess. Actually, just because I don't want to wait that long for the freaking elephant. Dang, did not work. I guess we'll live. Bro, get it. There's 2. Psycho Michael. Oh, many Allah. Wait, you could just phase through that? That's awesome. Oh man. It never occurred to me to try to go back into that. Go over here. Oh, no. I like that he can disarm the bomb that fast. But everyone else, no. I'll take that. Good lord, this cough. Shit, I got tuberculosis. Fucking probably. I'm like Arthur Morgan. I hope not. That'd be sad. I don't know what you're talking about. I think that worked out perfectly fine. Alright, there we go.
Sneak into the temple. Now take some recon photos so I can assess the situation.
Time for a little
Just be careful.
recon.
If you get hurt, the nearest hospital is 106 miles from
Oof.
here. According to my map of the area, there should be a hidden passage into the temple behind that waterfall.
Nice work, Bentley. I'll take a hidden passage over the front door any day.
There's a butt sex joke in there. I'll take the hidden passage over the front door anyway. I don't know if they call that front door, but that's back door for sure.
Bingo, you found the spice growing facility. Now, from what I
Bro,
know,
I love how intricate these layers are.
all the expensive equipment should be found at the top of this room. That access tube should get you up there.
All right, I'll head for the top.
Alright, I'll head for the top. As much as I like that I jumped over here, I didn't really need to. Boink. I'm in a barrel. I need a barrel to drive me crazy.
Some of the vines around here are really slippery. Jump and hit the circle button to go for a ride.
I'm gonna take you for a ride. No, 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 no. I'm gonna take you for a ride.
recon photos.
Hit him with the artery. We got a winch.
That crane is keeping half of the heart suspended.
We got a door.
There's the entrance to this level, only I can't figure out how to get in here from the temple's exterior.
We got his heart.
Looks like half of the heart is being used to super irrigate the spice plants. Check it out. Rajan's carrying half the clockwork heart on that stick. Bring those photos back to the safe house. We'll really need to think about this one.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh man.
The clockwork heart is under some steep
What a
security.
good old 2 hours.
Heck, Rajan is carrying half of it at all times. To get at the goods, I'll need to gather some more information.
3 hours a day.
Sly will plant a
still
bug in
tired.
Rajan's office,
That's what it is.
while I lift the spice operation blueprints off the Spice Lord while he makes his rounds. Unfortunately, while we're collecting intelligence on him, he'll be collecting data on us with an elephant-driven satellite array. Take it out,
I
or
hate
he'll
when
be
that
able to
happens. That's the
intercept all of our
elephant-driven satellite array.
communications.
We must do it. There's a Bentley mission and a Sly mission. And it's the most annoying Sly mission of all the Sly missions. But I feel like I'm an adult, so probably not that annoying. Just, it aggroes all your enemies. I meant to free the elephant. Water bug run. Alright, we'll wait for the water bug one.
Rajan is able to monitor all of
Oh,
our
if you do the
communications out
pound,
here
that's why.
with that
Okay.
elephant-driven satellite array.
That's pretty grim. You got a plan for shutting it down?
Don't I always? Now, the local spice plants are illegal for good reason. Eat too many, and you'll go into a fit of uncontrolled rage.
Keep that stuff away from Murray. Oh, wait, I get it. I put some spice plants in the elephant's feed bag. He chows down, gets all crazy, and then presto, the satellite's in pieces.
A crude interpretation of the plan, but accurate. The trick here is harvesting the spice plants. You'll have to do some serious climbing, as they only grow high up in the jungle canopy.
Alright. Do. Okay, clearly not. Silver ring, silver ring. Hear them sing. It's Christmas dawn in the city. Oh, of course. So you guys kind of spawned there for me. Good lord. Game. Oh, okay. Why can't you... Ugh. Okay. I always despise this mission for this. Both of these. It's like, oh. Do 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 do. Bump bump ba dum bump. Do 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 do. Good lord. Alright, 2 more. Harvesting drugs. Hey guys, I found the door. Oh no. How the fuck do you get up there? I hate this one. You just got kicked in your chest. Come on, y'all. Jesus. I'll take that. Do. Bro, where the... Oh, hell no. Hold on. There gotta be a line somewhere. There was a level where they should have introduced the paraglider. It would have been great if it was this one. It would have been awesome. Bonk. Gold medal. That's the best kind of thing. That was a very oddly true statement. Like it's intentional. Why did I feel compelled to say it? Because I'm fucking a certified yapper today. I should not done that to our boy, but alas. I'd like to say hello. Oh my God. I very much dislike the system of vines. Ouchie, 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 ouchie. Ouchie. Jesus Christ. Don't throw it. Okay, how the fuck do I get over there again? I even need to get up there. Let's not say that. Oh, thank God. Now we go back up here. I think this is the way to do it. I really hope it is. But I'm pretty sure these are tied together. Yep, right there. Oh, I could have just done it from the safe house. That's actually embarrassing. I forgot about that one. Because they don't render from far away. So I just wasted like a good 15 fucking minutes running across the map when I didn't need to. Because I really could have just climbed up here. I'm drugging the elephant.
Sayonara, satellite array.
Angry elephant.
Sly,
The
the
water
insect
bug.
in that pool is a rare Indian water bug. If you can carry it into Rajan's office, its wings will
We love
transmit
the-
local sound waves at a frequency I can monitor.
Let me get this straight. We're gonna bug Rajan's office with a bug?
Yes.
It is an elegant plan, I agree. Now pay attention. That water bug can only survive in stagnant pools. If kept out of water too long, it'll become unhappy and likely draw the attention of local guards.
Looks like there's a few pools along the way to Rajan's office. A short swim every now and then should keep our little friend quiet.
All right. Doot.
Excellent. I've already tuned into the bug's wing vibrations. I'm a genius.
Now you need to find 2 more. At least want to do that. I think that's my goal for the rest of the video. Probably that and another ventilation. Oh, baby, a triple. Open. Give me that. Boop, boop, ba-doop, boop. It's like near here, right? I think it's just up. Yep. Oh boy, I love looking for bottles. You know, I just feel like one more. There we go. Back to 1200. I knew it was like in the you. Oh, there we go. That one's to the bottle.
Good thing I fluent in Sanskrit, or this last code would have been impossible. Try 386.
386. There we go. Electric cane.
You've gotten the voltage attack move.
Do, 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 do. Bro explodes. I love it. Well, I've insanity taking to be honest. But, you know, I do know. They cooked with this one. Problem is, so much faster. Do, 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 do. What's episode 2 or episode 3? Episode 3. 10 cash briefcases in the tower. Yeah, I won't be getting those tonight. There we go. Darn, I tried. Don't Snooze bomb. Alright, I think this is the last mission before I go to bed.
As I expected, Rajan is out for his daily tour of the operation. My sources claim he always carries 3 blueprints on him, which, when read together, tell you everything about his spice operation.
Too bad he doesn't have that section of the clockwork heart we saw during the recon. You could just pump him full of sleep darts and we could all go home.
Unfortunately, my sleep darts aren't powerful enough to affect Rajan.
What? How are you gonna get at those blueprints?
Rajan has an insatiable appetite for Indian watermelons, which, if eaten whole, will force even him to nod off for a while. Once he's asleep, I'll creep in and lift the blueprints.
That's fine and all, but how do you plan on luring him over to the watermelons?
I've equipped my sleep darts with a sonic disruptor. The strange sounds they make should be enough to lead the ever-curious Rajan from place to place.
Don't tell me I need to pee. Yeah, let's not. I'm so confused. Bro. I don't know why it wasn't working. It works there. I don't know why it wasn't before. Is he supposed to do this? There we go. This mission is the most annoying. For me as a child, it would give me like anxiety. Dun 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 dun.
What? The blueprints! They have been stolen!
That's the complete set of blueprints. Great field work, Bentley. You're really getting the hang of this.
Hey, alright, it's about time. One Bentley cutscene and we're off to bed. Thank you all for coming.
I've got some bad news.
Thanks.
Rajan has gone into hiding somewhere in the
Shout out
temple.
to Francisco on YouTube.
I guess the destruction of his satellite array and my invasion of his personal space to get the blueprints spooked him. To get his portion of the Clockwork Heart, we'll need to drive him out into the open. Given Rajan's spice-addled temper, I'd recommend making him angry. First, we'll destroy the center of his operation, the spice grinder. Then we'll demolish the dam above the temple in an attempt to flood him out. If that doesn't work, I've made arrangements to exchange one of the temple's facade rubies for some high explosives, which, if necessary, we can use to flood the whole temple grotto. If my psychological profile is accurate, Rajan should pick up the other half of the Clockwork Heart before making his escape, effectively bringing it to us.
But yeah, thank you all for coming through. I really do appreciate it. But alas, it is time for bed.
Pedro will be quite pleased with the quality of our next shipment of spice.
So, hope you all have a wonderful evening. Take care. And peace.
The Clockwork Heart is in the most
I'll see you
secure
all
place
later.
with me.
I should really start hosting in the future. Maybe when I am more consistent, I'll do that. But for now, I'm just heading to bed.
I've taken care of bigger rodents than him.
So, take care, y'all.